Namaste, dear devotees. Welcome to today's discourse, dated April 1st. Today we reflect upon the profound teaching associates greatly influence one's life. Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj emphasizes that the company we keep plays a vital role in shaping our thoughts, actions, and spiritual progress. Just as a traveler moves at the speed of the vehicle he boards, our lives are directed by the kind of people we associate with. Good company uplifts us, while bad company pulls us away from the path of righteousness. Let us explore this insightful discourse and learn how we can ensure the right influences in our lives. The kind of persons we associate with greatly influences us. Their influence affects and molds us unknowingly. Persons going by different conveyances travel automatically at the respective speeds of the vehicles. When we travel by a railway train, we cannot control who should take the next seat. If he is a smoker or a tobacco chewer, we must tolerate him even if we have a nausea for tobacco. Undesirable or bad company is thus troublesome, often even debasing. On the other hand, the company of the good is always profitable, elevating, promoting beneficent desires and noble thoughts. A sannyasin may be living under the shelter of a tree and without food. Anyone who goes to him there must partake of the same shelter and go without food like him. Suppose one went to Saint Ramadas. He would ask the visitor to accompany him with the begging bowl and go to solicit food in the neighborhood. If, however, a person visits a saint who is a householder, he will see to it that the visitor is fed. Food carries with it a trace of the desire of the person who provides that food. So we should even request, if necessary, for food in a saint's place. It is not easy to keep in constant physical company of a saint, for we may be living away from his residence. Even otherwise, busy as we are, working to make a living, how much time can we spare for his company? But one can be assured of beneficial company in the form of Nama-smarana anywhere and at any time. Desire cannot be satiated by indulging it, but only by living in God. Peace of heart will only come when we feel convinced that everything takes place at His will, and therefore we should not expect or desire a particular result. Only then can we attain complete surrender to God. If we repeat the holy name while keeping in the company of the good, we certainly get free from the shackles of the body am I feeling. The food eaten in different countries may vary, but the water needed to digest it is the same all over the world. Similarly, whatever the method of worship one follows, it does not come to fruition without Nama. Therefore take to Nama in all earnestness. A powerful story that illustrates the influence of association comes from the life of Purandaradasa, the great saint and composer of Carnatic music. Purandaradasa was originally known as Srinivasa Nayaka, a wealthy but miserly businessman in Karnataka. He was deeply attached to his material wealth and was known for his extreme greed, refusing to help even the poor and needy. His heart was hardened by the love of riches, and he had no inclination toward devotion or charity. However, his transformation began with the influence of a saintly visitor. One day, a poor Brahmin approached Srinivasa Nayaka, asking for help for his daughter's marriage. The miserly businessman refused to help despite having immense wealth. The Brahmin, distressed and desperate, prayed to Lord Vishnu. That night, Lord Vishnu appeared in Srinivasa Nayaka's wife's dream, instructing her to give some of her gold jewelry to the poor Brahmin. Listening to her divine vision, she secretly gave away her precious nose ring to the Brahmin. The Brahmin in turn went to a jeweler to sell it for money. Strangely, the same nose ring ended up in the possession of Srinivasa Nayaka himself. Shocked, he rushed home and asked his wife about her nose ring. When she, in fear, tried to take it out from her jewelry box, she was amazed to find the same nose ring miraculously reappeared. Realizing that this was no ordinary event, Srinivasa Nayaka was shaken to his core. He understood that divine intervention was at play and that his greed had blinded him from the truth. This incident marked a turning point in his life. He abandoned his wealth, renounced his miserly ways, and sought the company of saints and devotees. He eventually became Purandaradasa, one of the greatest saints and composers in Indian history, dedicating his entire life to spreading the glory of bhakti and Nama-smarana. This story perfectly aligns with today's discourse. Bad company, material greed and selfishness led Purandaradasa astray. Divine intervention and the association of saints guided him towards spiritual awakening. Through Nama-smarana and good company, he transformed into one of the greatest saints. Thus, we must always choose our company wisely, for it shapes our destiny. The company we keep determines the course of our lives. If we associate with people who are selfish, negative, or materialistic, we will be influenced in the same direction. However, if we seek the company of saints, devotees, and righteous individuals, we will be drawn toward bhakti, peace, and ultimate liberation. Shri Brahmachaitanya Maharaj teaches us that the best association is always available to us, through Nama-smarana. Even if we cannot physically be in the presence of saints, constantly remembering Shri Rama's name to keep us connected to divinity. Let us choose our company wisely, stay devoted to the divine name, and strive to uplift ourselves and those around us. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.